All right, let's pivot here and shift over to the protein complex. Again, these commodities can give us a good look at what's happening out there. And boy, oh boy, if you want to take a look at a chart that's going to give you a little bit of fear, take a look at a live cattle chart. Ugly, right? So let's first talk about the fact that we've seen a nice sell-off, or at least they took another chance to sell off after we saw these spike in corn prices. A lot of times these things will trade against each other. Sometimes they trade differently, but as of late, we've seen these markets, or at least the cattle markets, kind of plumb the depths as we saw this spike up in corn. Having said that, now that we're down here, and it looks as though in that live cattle market we're putting in some new lows back to, say, July, August, if you want to draw a line back that way, technically speaking. And I talk technicals right now because we're not having a ton of fundamental news out there. We trade on fundamentals and we trade on technicals. When there's no fundamentals, you have to kind of lean on something else. And the map that most other traders will look at is that technical trading map. And that's what we're kind of looking at right now. And I tell you what, if you, on these lows, if you are procurer of cattle and you need cattle, now is a great time to start buying some of those calls up above to kind of protect yourself from a huge rally back. If anything happens, then we start to see that thing spike higher. Right now, the chart looks pretty bad. That probably isn't going to be something you're going to be looking at doing, but you know what? Do it when you can, not when you have to. That's an old trading adage. If you are a producer and you've got the cattle, you still, if you had the puts before the break, we would suggest rolling those puts down by selling the put that you had for a big profit and spending some of that money on a lower level put to continue to protect yourself against levels down there. You don't want to get extra long at these lows because that could hurt you if we continue to plumb the depths and set new lows. I mean, we're trading back to levels we haven't seen since, say, July and August, so that's something to worry about. So if you have the puts on, it'd be a good time to roll them down. And if you didn't, it'd be hard to say to get long again. So keep that in mind. But that chart doesn't look very good. The next few days are going to be critical to see if we can find some sort of bottom here and get this thing turned around. That's it from me. Have a good day.